everybody. How is everybody this morning? Please smash that like button on your way in. Let people know that we are live. Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, Simply Susan. How is everybody this morning? We're going to wait for everybody to get in so we can get going. Good morning, Roma. Nice to see you. I don't think my candle is going to stay lit here, so I have to put another one in there. Good morning, Julia, Corey H, Cindy. Good morning to my beautiful mods. Miss Sheila, good morning. Fluffy Hedgehog, Vanessa. Morning, Kimmy. Oh, I got a slight headache, still stuffed up a bit. Sister's not feeling any better. She'll be in here momentarily. She's in rough shape this morning, too. Good morning, Tina, Vanessa. Me, it's my sinuses. We've had a lot of rain, so my basement has got some water in it, and my shed flooded, and oh, it's just been horrible here. And oh, it's okay. It's sinuses. I'm used to dealing with that stuff, so yeah, sister isn't feeling too good either. She's all stuffed up, and Susan says I got a scratchy throat. Well, it is that season, right? It's supposed to be spring, and we've got snow happening. We're supposed to have about 10 centimeters today. So it's like yesterday it was beautiful out. So it's the changing back and forth of the cold and hot and cold and hot. Well, I shouldn't say hot, but warm. And then the dampness, and now it's cold again, and we're getting snow. So it's one thing on top of another. Yeah, and my allergies too, like they're kicking in, and it's like, oh, good morning, Renee. Vanessa K, thank you. Starla, good morning. So let me just get this up here. I got a really rude comment on one of my videos. I've removed it now, but I did screenshot it. Really rude. Let me see if I got it on my phone here. Hang on a sec. Okay, thanks, Cindy. I do believe she is going to be in. She's just running a little bit late. Let me just shoot her a message. I was just on a video chat with her, so. Okay, so let me try and find this ignorant. Hang on. Okay, so here it is. I screenshotted it. This KO person says, because I spelled offense DEFENCE, and I told her, don't be rude. Don't come in here, be rude. There's no reason for it, with the palm to the face and everything. Like, basically, I don't know what. She's just learned how to spell a word we all learned in 4th grade. That's all. Well, I've got her blocked now. There she is. But here's a little lesson for you, KO. Okay? So here's your 5 minutes of fame for being so ignorant and rude. Here's a little information for you, KO. Just for you, we're doing this morning. I hope you feel special. Okay? So here we are. You see this, KO? In the United States, People spell it with an S, Defense. An American would write something like this. Of course, our team won. We had vastly superior defense. In parts of the world where British English is used, they use the spelling with a C. I'm Canadian, okay? So then I seen this. I was showing this to my sister on FaceTime. So then I said, here, oh, what's the Canadian spelling of defense? In Canada, the preferred spelling is Defence and not Defense. So there's your little education series like you tried to give me, KO. So I've taken your ignorant, rude ass off my channel, okay? Don't come at me because you just got schooled. I live in Canada, so take your crap somewhere else. Bye-bye. Then it's just like the trolls are out in full force today. Then somebody else says, oh, they've ruled out in the Naomi Arion missing person. They've ruled it out. They've said. Now, yes, some people are very critical. They've got nothing better to do with their time and they want to come on my channel and try and school me. Well, I just told you about yourself, KO. You're nothing but a troll. Go somewhere else and go back to school and learn something before you come on my channel and try and attack me for spelling something correctly. Like I said, that was like, where the hell was that? Here, this is what she says. Defense, not defense. Just learn to spell a word. We all learned in 4th grade. Because I did message her. It's removed now, but I did send a message back to her and say, please don't come here and be rude on my channel. But anyway, and then she came back with, well, just learn how to spell. No, why don't you go back to school and learn something you should have learned before coming and trying to school me, because I will school you. And this morning was not the morning to pull that. And then there was another one. I don't know if I screenshotted that one. Oh, I did screenshot part of it. I did screenshot part of my reply. KO, seriously, give me a break. The hours I take from my family to do all this, and you have to be a Karen. And then I should have clicked more so I could have screenshotted the whole bit. But it's like, you don't come here and school me. You need schooling yourself. And then somebody else told her to take her judgmental ass somewhere else. You're rude and ignorant. I love it. But then somebody else who has now been blocked. I forget the name now. Let me see if I can see it here. You guys all know. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, pretty ignorant. But this is what I wake up to every morning. Like, the trolls are full force. Gail Lauren, above and beyond ancestor. It's now been deleted, but she decided that she was going to come on and tell me that I spread nothing but false information, blah, 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 because they've ruled out the date and they've ruled out the stalker. And I replied back, no, they have not ruled anybody out yet. The family has said that they don't think that those two are. I love you, Carol. The family has stated, which they're entitled to state, that they don't think it's connected, but the police have ruled no one out yet. There has been an arrest, a 41-year-old, which did come out in my read. I briefly went back over my read. In my read, it did come out that the person who did this is much older than her. He is. I do know now that she is 18. He was 41. And it also came out that he had done something like this before. And with all of you great people who sent me all the information, this guy that's been arrested did commit a murder back when he was 17, or was part of a murder that was committed back when he was 17, and he did 15 years. So the genocide card also came out. Also, which came out is that he had been stalking or watching her because the obsession card came out. Now, I also got other things that came out, like it wasn't showing me if this was a male. So there could be other people involved, right? We don't know that yet. They also have the truck that they were looking for. but they have not come out and stated yet whether that truck is 100% involved, but they have taken it for evidence, and they are going over the truck. So nothing has been confirmed 100% yet, except for this guy has been arrested, and they do believe he was involved in her kidnapping. They have not ruled anybody else out yet. They have not ruled out anybody that sexually harassed her or the dating thing. They haven't said. The likelihood of those being connected seems to diminish day by day, especially since they got this 41-year-old guy. But it doesn't mean that that person or those people weren't involved somehow until the police actually say that they have been ruled out. The family can say, which they have the absolute right to say, that they don't think that those are related, but they have not been ruled out yet. So, and she says, I'm spreading false information, blah, 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 blah. Everybody that knows me and is here and is a regular knows I go by facts. So I asked for the link for it, which was never provided. Anything that I can find, even coming close to a statement like that, is that the family does not believe that they are related. But that doesn't make that accurate. Like, the family is allowed to, say whatever they want. And if that's how they feel, they're entitled to that. But that doesn't mean that it's true. Until the police have investigated all avenues to make sure nobody else was involved, then they are still suspects too. Yeah, me either, Tanya. Me either. Hello, Mary. Okay, that's cool, Missy. I'm glad you were able to pop in. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. Yes, and this guy apparently did help search the first time. That also came out too, that whoever this person is that is responsible, I believe, was also searching, hiding behind a mask, pretending that, oh my God, let me help, let me help, let me help, right? And it's, like I said, if I have gotten emails from people close to the family and friends asking to do the second read, and I will do that if she is not found soon. Right now, I have, when you get that pit in your stomach, I feel either behind where her car was found, there could be some evidence or something there, but I'm being drawn to across the road. There's like this big open field, and there's like the base of the mountains there. I'm feeling that area, but that's just going on my gut feeling right now. That has nothing to do with anything that come out in my reads. That's why I will do an updated read, but I don't want to get, when I do updated reads like this, it's like people get in a frenzy, right? So I want to give the police a little bit of time and give her a little bit of time to, gather her energy together. So yes. So yes, if you can please smash that like button on your way in. 45 people in here, 22 likes. It helps get it out in the algorithm so we can start getting to the mini reads. I like to give it a little bit for everybody to get in here so they don't miss out on getting a mini read if they want one. So smashing that like button does help get it out there in the algorithm so people can all get in here, and then we can get started. Also, just pop out of chat, live chat. When you come back in and hit that like button, get it out there in the algorithm for me so we can get going. When you come back in, make sure you have live chat selected at the top of your chat box instead of top chat, so that way you don't miss any of the chat. So yeah, that also came out in the read too. Thank you guys for going out there. I can see you going out and hitting that like button. Thank you very much. If we can get it up there a little bit more so people know that we are live. And then we can get going with taking the names down for your minis. So is there anything else that you guys... Okay, so while we're waiting for that to happen, thank you guys. I can see you going out there and smashing that like. Thank you. If you haven't done so, just get that like smash so we can get up there in the algorithm and we can get going. So while we're waiting for that, Barry Morphew is back in court on the 30th. So hopefully we get some updates soon. Then he's back in court on April 7th and 8th. And Letitia is back in on April 14th. Hello, Katie. Oh. Welcome. Hello, Linda, Renee, Marriott. Hello, everybody coming in. Nice to see you. Okay, Mitch. Good morning. Okay, so I'm going to get the mods to put up the instructions. If you do want a mini read, I will just stop my cam for now so I can write down all the names as they come in. Hello, Diana. Katie O says, I promise I'm not KO from your Karen story. I kind of, was wondering that as I seen you come in, Katie, but you're good. You're a good girl. And welcome to the channel. Renee says, first time on a live, but I listen a lot. Well, welcome, and thank you for being here. Okay, so there is the instructions. Thank you, my sister. Okay, where is that? Wait a minute. Okay, so Des and I had been talking about this a couple days ago. Her sister works at that Walmart where Naomi went missing from. Oh, at the distribution center, not the store. Okay. Phew. I mean, it's scary to think that, there's people out there. You're very welcome, Katie. People out there just lurking and watching for opportunities like this, right? It's sad. And it just goes to show that, we got to be on guard at all times. Good morning, Rosie. Nice to see you in too. So there are the instructions, you guys. If you do want a mini read, please get it in now. I'm not going to be on that long this morning. Both my sister and I are not feeling well, so I don't want to be on too long. But okay, Simply Susan, I've got you, my dear. And your friend Barb. I got you. I got you, Simply Susan. Okay, let me just get my Johnny Lee. I got you. Now, is it Johnny or is it Wifey? Cindy. You want to hear from Miss Sheffield? I gotcha. Rosie, you want to hear from Mom Gina? I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, thank you, Rosie. There you go, Des. Rosie sending us hugs for some healing. It's Johnny? Okay, it's for Johnny. Cambridge says it's for Johnny. Okay. Right? It's just like, oh my God, like, you're going to come here and try and school me? At least get your facts straight. It's like, I'm so over it. People like that are just rude. Like, I feel sorry for them because they're so probably messed up in their own lives that if that's the only thing you can attack me on and yeah, and it's like when I was replying to it, I was so beat, so tired. And it's just like, just get out of here. I don't have time for the negativity, right? Oh, Kimmy. What are you having problems with, Kimmy? Maybe sister can help you there. That's okay, Rosie. We're always just happy when you can make it. And it's so good seeing you here. Morning, Comp Dude. There you go. You're being told, Johnny. Miss Sheila, the $9.99 is fine. There's some that can't put it to 10. It just goes to $9.99. So you're good with putting in the $9.99. Mari, your brother Tom. I got you. I gotcha. It's not letting you send. Maybe go out and come back in, or maybe sister can help. Make sure too, if you're Kimmy, if you're on a mobile device, make sure you have your NFC. If you go at the top, like where it shows, like pull the top part of your screen down on your phone where you can adjust your Wi-Fi and volume and everything, pull that down. Make sure you got NFC highlighted. Miss Sheila, I got you, girl. You need to give me a name for who you would like a message from heaven from, Sheila. That's okay, Rosie. No, you use the super chat button, Roma. No, you use the super chat. If you're trying to use the sticker function, that could be the problem, Kimmy. Yeah, you have to have the NFC enabled on your phone. So what you do is you pull down the top part of your screen on your phone where you can adjust your volume and all, and use your flashlight and stuff like that. Scroll through those options there and make sure NFC is selected and enabled, or you won't be able to do it on your phone. And you have to, when you're doing it, you use the super chat function, not the super sticker. Even on the tablet, make sure NFC, Kimmy, is enabled. You know, wherever you could go to use like whatever, like your flashlight or whatever in those settings there where you can turn your Wi-Fi on and off and all that. Make sure NFC is enabled. Yes, please don't forget to smash the like. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate you. Roma, I got you. Mom Lucille. Oh. Mom Lucille. Okay, let me just check. I got you, Roma. Thank you. Let me just check and see if Sheila put in a name. Grandpa? Okay. We don't, I see you put Grandpa in health. I can't control what comes out in the minis, Miss Sheila. We just do a wide open spirit can come. You may get the answer regarding that, but I don't ask specific questions in the minis. Those are saved for the full-on reads that you can request via email. Whisper to me. don't usually get animals coming through, but we will ask for the dog junior to come through, but I don't generally read animals, but we will see. Katie O, your mom Debbie? I got you. Roma, I'm telling you, if anybody, the strongest ones, there could be multiple that come out. You could get, I usually pick, let me just turn on the camera here. We usually get one from here, two from here. Sometimes you end up getting 2, 3, 4. But that is the set number that we usually use. So you could have a whole bunch of people coming out. We won't know until we get to your read. Whisper. I mean, I will try, but I usually don't have a very good connection with animal spirit. And there's reasons for that, but I won't get into it. It's a personal thing, but we will see. You never know. You never know. Whisper to me. Katie Bell, Kate Bell. Any message, okay. I got you, Kate Bell. Kimmy, there you go. Was that what it was? And you want to hear from your dad, Jim? Is that what it was, Kimmy? That the NFC wasn't selected? Hello, Nan. So nice to see you. It's cold here too. It was really nice yesterday. Raining and warm, but warmer. And then today it's cold as hell and it's snowing. We're supposed to get up to 10 centimeters of snow. So it's like Mother Nature's bipolar. So hello, Missy. You had to use your phone. Okay. Miss Missy. Hello, Mom Thelma. I got you, girl. Yeah, I have a hard time with technology too, Kimmy, so I know exactly where you're coming from, hon. CompTube says 23 and snowing right now. Yeah, like the snow's coming our way, and it's like I put my shovel away. We had 2 really nice days, but then we got tons of rain, which flooded my shed out, and my basement got soaked, and it's like now it's snow again. It's like, make up your mind, Mother Nature. You are very welcome. We may just do that again today for another case. We'll see how much time I got and how I'm feeling. There's Des and Mom Terry. Mama Terry. Where's Mama Terry? Mama Terry. Mama Terry. Mama Terry. That's Des's Mama Terry. Mama Terry. She's always right here with us. And Mama Terry was very well connected with cards and that also. So it's always good to have Mama Terry sitting here around all the crystals. And I have her sitting right beside, let me see here, right beside, oh, I can't change my camera. I was going to show it, but if I move my camera, it's going to screw it all up again on me. But I do have her sitting right beside my Billy with all the crystals and everything around her. So we will keep her there for today's session. Yeah, that's March. And it's funny because the almanac for this area is saying that we could get snow right into April, into May. You're very welcome, Kimmy. Very welcome. I'm sorry you couldn't get that done on your tablet. Des, Missy text you. Johnny, that's up to you. That's totally up to you. We can leave it as that, or if you want me to put his name there too, we can do that too. That's totally up to you, hon. Miss Missy, I did see this morning that you sent an email. I just wasn't able to get to it yet, but I will get to it either later today or tomorrow morning. I know that there's been some things going on with you, so I will get to that email as soon as possible. I haven't, I've had like hundreds of emails lately, so I just haven't been able to get through them all, but I will check yours specifically either later when I'm done the live or first thing tomorrow morning. So that is totally up to you. Johnny is K. Mitch's hubby. Well, hello, a neck up checkup. First time I see you here, hello and welcome. So we are going to get started, you guys. So if you do want a mini, please get that name in. Okay, you want Dad's name is Lynn. Okay, Dad Lynn. Okay, let me just. Okay, so we are going to be starting. I'm going to give it 5 minutes, you guys, and then we are going to get started. I won't be taking any more requests. Hey, Corey. Welcome. Welcome to the memberships. Thank you for joining the memberships. Okay, I need to look at that email. I will look at that, Missy, as soon as I get off. I'm going to make a mental note. Check mail. Missy. And I apologize, Missy, for not being able to get to it yet. It's just I've had, with these new cases that have come out, I've had hundreds of emails, and it's hard to get through. And then, but I will check it. I will. Absolutely, Corey H. Absolutely. Life happens, and it happens. Nobody's immune to it. It doesn't matter, who you are. Nobody is immune to, things happening in life. It happens, and I totally understand. So I thank you very much for becoming a member again, but totally understand when people have to drop it for a while. It's totally understandable, especially in today's times. It's getting rough. It's only going to get worse with this war going on, and the price of everything is going up. We're at like almost $9 a gallon of gas here. If you change it from liters to gallons, it's almost like $9 a gallon here for us here in Canada. So it's like, I think it's around the eight something mark, but it's getting up there, and they say it's only going to get worse. So our full angels are like tiny mini fairies. Yeah, I got to go in and I've got to do some adjustments there. That was set up like over a year ago, I think, when I really didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, it's crazy. And depending where you are, like Toronto, the major cities, like here in Ottawa, Toronto, and that, like it's almost $9 a gallon. Rosie, over $2 a liter, which is like $15 a gallon. Yeah, it's crazy. Hello, Muffin Top. You guys are all the best. But thank you. I'm a pro now. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I still make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of mistakes. So it's like, oh my God. Like, I still can't get into one of my emails. I have tried everything that they have given me on how to get into my email. I can't figure it out. Oh, yay. Oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Hang on a sec, you guys. Oh, hang on a sec, you guys. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. I have to, hang on. Just give me a minute, you guys. I have to take care of this message. Hang on a second. And then get your requests in now, because when I come back, we're going to be starting. Okay, sister is going to understand this. I seen a moving truck coming, pulling in, backing in across the street, and I thought it was the idiots that have the dog barking 24/7 were finally getting thrown out, but no, it's the girl beside them that's moving out in the house beside. So it's like, got my hopes up there for nothing for a minute. But anyway, okay, so nobody else wants a mini. If nobody else wants a mini, we are going to get started. Countdown. I'm going to shuffle up the cards, and then that is going to be it for today. So if you do want one, please get it in by the time I'm done getting the cards shuffled up, because we are starting as soon as I get, okay, girly girl. And you want to hear from Mike? I got ya. Gonna get the cards shuffled up, and then we are going to start. Girly girl from Florida. I wish I was in Florida right now with the weather we've been getting. Whoa. I was just talking about the weather, and look at the card that came out. Nature communication. Yeah. Nature is communicating that she is bipolar. Nice and warm yesterday. Corey H, I got you. And you want to hear from Grandpa Leonard. I got you. Okay, countdown is on, you guys. And today I'm also going to include a motivation card for you guys also. This is a new little deck that I got. I can just give you a daily motivation or weekly motivation card to go with your read. Also, a little added bonus for you guys. So you get that too. Okay, so requests are now closed and we are going to get started. Okay, so first up, let me just get my chair closer here so cards aren't flying on the floor, hopefully today. It says, yeah, I'll do that next because I've already... Sorry, you guys. Okay, so Simply Susan wants to hear from her friend Barb. Look at that. Okay, so right off the heart, we got Water and Salt. Talks about truths. So let's see why that is there for you. Let's get some clarification on that. Water and salt. So something's... maybe full truths are not coming out, or you're not getting the full story on something. Somebody could be salty. Ooh, there's one. So far, we've got growing up. So somebody maybe not acting their age. Somebody salty. Salty. So, ooh. So then we got growing up and set your course. So right off, we got the water and the salt. So the water and salt just basically talks about maybe different ends of the spectrum, somebody being salty, also talks about truths. So maybe somebody, I think there's maybe something going on that you've asked somebody about, or there's a situation that's happening that you're not getting the full truth on. And I believe that this is somebody younger. But we also got set your course. So having a plan and going in the right direction. So I think there's somebody younger that's going to be coming to you or has come to you with maybe something, a problem or an issue that may involve you. And I'm not saying that you're a problem for somebody, but that this may have something, you may be connected, or, you know, the outcome of this may affect you, or this does affect you in some way. I think they've come to you with something, or this is about to happen. I feel more like this is about to happen, that there's somebody younger that's going to come to you with something, but you're not getting the whole truth on it. You got to look deeper into this. I got the growing up. It's almost like they think that they can pull the wool over your eyes. So although the gist of the story is actually happening. I feel it's a situation, but I don't think you're being told the whole truth, or you're not going to be told the whole truth. So before you give them any type of direction or help them solve a problem, I think this may involve money, needing help somewhere, maybe money-wise. You need to look into the full story because you're not getting the full truth. Okay? So if that's not happening right now, Simply Susan, it's coming. So I do feel like this is somebody younger that's going to be coming to you for help. And they may definitely need help, but I don't think you're getting the full story. So make sure you get the full story on it before you offer any help and guidance. Because I think they're trying to pull wool over your eyes regarding something. Okay, so you want to hear from your friend Barb. Barb, do you have a message, please, for Simply Susan? There we go. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I feel like whenever this card comes out, it's almost like you're feeling guilty about something, maybe feeling like you could have done something or helped more, worried about how she feels, maybe about stuff like that. She's letting you know, like, no, don't feel guilty. Don't worry. You know, she's appreciative of the friend that you were with her. And she doesn't want you to hold that worry and guilt, okay? Her death was painless is what she's saying. So she's basically accepting that it was her time to go, and she doesn't want you feeling guilty or worrying about anything surrounding her death, okay? So I don't know if you're holding on to some kind of guilt for some reason, but she doesn't want you to. She wants you to let it go. This is what wanted to flip over. Generosity. See, sow seeds of kindness. So that's your motivational card for the week. And see, the generosity goes with what I just said here. Somebody, I think this is going to be financial, is going to come to you wanting some kind of help. Just make sure you got the whole story, because I don't think you're going to get the whole story right off the bat. So make sure you know the whole story. Okay, Simply Susan. Oh, thank you, Corey H., for your $3 super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, let me just... Miss Missy wants to hear from Mama Thelma. Miss Missy wants to hear from Mama Thelma. Okay, let's get going with that one. Miss Missy wants to hear from Mama Thelma. Miss Missy, Snow White and the Red Rose. All right. So truly love. You also got the Cardinal that's down there coming to warn you of something. Coming to warn you. The Cardinal is a spirit bird coming to warn you. Coming to warn you. So let's see. Some clarification. Snow White and the Red Rose. Ooh. And yes, it went on the floor. There's one that went on the floor too. Following the White Rabbit. Mortality. And follow your own good advice. Okay, so we do have the Cardinal on the bottom here. Okay, I feel like there's a situation, and we do know there's a situation going on with you, but I feel like there's a female that's going to come to your rescue. Going to come and stand up for you. Okay, following your own good advice, mortality, and following the White Rabbit. So I'm feeling like there's an opportunity that's going to be coming your way, and this female is going to help you. So whatever's been weighing you down as of late, I feel like that is coming to an end with the mortality. It's coming to an end. And there's something that's coming in. You're going to have an opportunity present itself to you. Okay. And you gotta trust yourself in the decision that you make regarding this, because I think that even though it may not be everything that you may want, I feel like it's going to be a lot better for you. And there's somebody else coming in here that's going to help you along the way with this. But it's going to get rid of the negativity in your life. So whatever the negative situation is that's going on, there's an opportunity coming here. And there's a female that is also going to come in, almost like a sister. Somebody that you may classify as like a sister to you is going to come in and help guide you in this path, because it's a new journey for you. It's something that you generally wouldn't even give thought to, but you've got to trust yourself that you're going to make the right decision on this, because I think that you really second guess yourself a lot. You've got to trust that first instinct and that first gut feeling. That's the one you got to go with. Okay. But I feel like this is going to change what's going on, and you're going to have an easier time with what you've been dealing with as of late. Things will get a lot easier. It's going to take time to maybe build yourself back up again to where you were, but it's for the best. And you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Tears cleanse the soul. Okay, so she sees your tears. And I know that there's been a lot that's been going on with you. Know that the tears are going to cleanse the soul. Okay, so all the crying and all the hurt and everything else that you've been going through as of late, that's going to be cleared out. There's a new opportunity coming your way, and even your mama is saying it here. Okay, motivational. Let's see what you get for motivational this week. Whoa. Well, oh my God, that's way too many. Had about 8 there. I was going to take them. I thought there was 3 or 4, but she's hugging you. She says she's hugging you. When she sees you crying, she's hugging you. Again, generosity. Sow the seeds of kindness. So there's going to be something coming in here for you, Missy. And I really think it's going to be a changing point for you. Okay. And she's letting me know, tell her I hug her. She hugs you. Okay. Aww. I promise, Missy, I will get to your email. I promise. I had to find you on the list. I had to put Missy in a little bit earlier, you guys, because she has to go to work. So, okay, so Johnny Lee wants to hear from Dad Lynn. Excuse me. Right. Oh, right away. Little Mermaid talks about some sacrifices. Okay, so you got the Little Mermaid talking about some sacrifices. So let's get some clarification on that. See what is going on with that, with the sacrifice card. What is going on with the sacrifice card for Johnny Lee? Why is that sacrifice card there? Whoop. I caught it before it hit the floor. Law is not justice, and do not drink the poison. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got sacrifice. The Little Mermaid that talks about somebody sacrificing something for personal gain. Okay. Now this could be somebody that's around you. Okay. Because I'm getting do not drink the poison, and I'm getting law is not justice. So I feel like somebody has done something or something is about to be done that is not right. It's almost like you've done everything right, but you still got a result that you didn't want. So if this is not happening right now, this is coming. So if you're waiting for some kind of decision on something, it's not going to be going in your favor. You see the scales of justice kind of balanced here. And just because it's a law doesn't mean that it's not fair. So it's going to be unfair. There's some kind of judgment that's coming that you might have sacrificed a lot for, or somebody has sacrificed something they shouldn't have, because it's not going to be a favorable decision. And I think this is something that you kind of knew wasn't good for you, but did it anyway. Or this is going to be the person itself. So if this has not happened yet, it's coming. So if you have some kind of decisions to make, be very careful with the decision you make, because it's not going to come out favorable to you. If you don't feel 100% this is solid and the best thing that you should be doing, do not do it, because it's not going to turn out favorable for you. So I don't know if this is going on right now and you're waiting for a judgment, or there's something that's going to be popping up where you may have to sacrifice something and you decide to do that. It's going to be the wrong decision, because it's not going to turn out in your favor. Okay. One of the mods could put up my email, please. Thank you, Rosie. I just seen that. Okay, and you want to hear from your dad, Lynn. Lynn. I'd be very careful with any decisions you make coming in the next week or so. Follow your gut. I always say that, because if you don't feel it's good, but it's too good to be true, it's because it is. And if you have to sacrifice something for something else, don't do it. It's not going to turn out well. Okay, so the first one that came out is I have no pain. So he is letting you know that he is no longer in pain. So whatever ailed him here in the physical world, that is no longer affecting him now. And also knowing, see this, he's with somebody else. I'm getting almost, I don't know if there's a child too that has passed over. Because I'm getting a younger spirit coming through also. But he is saying that you guys will be together again, and he will be there to welcome you to the other side when it is your time to cross over. But he's also saying that he's with somebody younger. So I don't know if there was a younger, either child or family member or even friend younger. He is saying that he's met up with that person. So, and I believe that this is somebody with you, somebody younger. Maybe this could be a friend of yours, but he's saying that he's met up with the younger person, okay, and that he is no longer in pain. Okay, so we're going to get a motivation card for you. Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the early morning sun, with the morning sun. So to me, that's also saying really take this into account before you make a decision too. Okay, because once it's gone, it's gone. You can't take back this decision you made once you make it. And you may be sacrificing something that you can't take back later. My phone keeps going off here, you guys. Just let me... Okay. It was an email. Oh, okay, Cindy. Cindy wants to hear from Miss Sheffield. I felt that one slipping out too. The poison apple. Jealousy, 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 jealousy. Cindy, let's see why that is there for you. Why is the poison apple there? Why is that poison apple there, please? What does it... Why is the poison apple there, please, for Cindy? Okay, so we got use your time well and keep your temper. Okay, so the poison apple talks about jealousy. So there's some jealousy going on somewhere. And I'm almost feeling like somebody's doing this to keep you from something good. I think like somebody could be giving you some bad advice somewhere because they're jealous of you having something good. And it's almost like you've had conversations with somebody and the person's trying to steer you in a different direction because of their jealousy of what this is. There's something good coming your way. Something that's really going to make your life a little bit easier, but there's somebody sitting there going, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that because this and that and whatever. But you're going to find this out because I think this person's going to slip up and say something to the wrong person and that person's going to come back and tell you and you're going to be really upset about it. But keep your temper. And don't allow, the anger from that to overrule this blessing that's coming your way, because this person's only done it and said what they said because they're jealous of what's coming for you. Like you got to throw that back at them because they're jealous. They're saying things like, oh, girl, I would never let something like that happen to you. They're trying to scam you. And this is just hypothetical, but they're doing that so you don't accept something or you turn your back on something because they're jealous of it. They want what you have and the blessings, but there's something good coming. Like there's something big coming and they're jealous of it. So they're trying to steer you away from it. And it's going to come to light because they're going to gossip to the wrong person and it's going to get back to you. But you can just hold your temper. Feel bad for them instead of getting angry with them for what they've tried to do behind your back, because their life is pretty sad to have to try and do that to somebody else instead of being happy for them. Okay, so Miss Sheffield. Woo. Okay, these both came out again. We will be together again, and she's met up with somebody else. I feel this time it's another female that I believe is close to you that passed. They're together up there, and they are both going to be there to welcome you to the other side. They don't be afraid of that. I feel almost like you've been wondering, like, am I ever going to see her again? Yes, you will. She's going to be there to help you cross over to the other side when it's your time to go. Okay. And also there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. She's sending love. She wishes she had more time to spend with you while she was still here in the physical world. So she's saying, like, use your time to the best of your advantage. Use your time well. So while you are here and you can make things happen, she wants you to use the best of that. And she's sending her love. Let's get a motivation card for you, please. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. See? So do your homework with this, because somebody's not generally happy for you at all. And I think the advice they may be giving you may be trying to steer you away from this blessing because they're jealous of it. Don't let that happen, girl. Okay, Cindy, that is for you. Rosie. Rosie. And you want to hear from Mom Gina. Mom Gina. Mom Gina. Rosie. What do we got for you, Rosie? What do we got for you, Rosie? Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Fair, brown, and trembling. Fair, brown, and trembling. This this card here, I love it. I love that card. It talks about you're going to be receiving some gifts. Let's see. You're going to be receiving some gifts. Let's get some clarification cards on this. What is Rosie about to get? What is that there? Fair, brown, and trim. Whoop, that went flying. Let me just grab it. Oh. That went flying. No matter how I try and sit, cards seem to still make themselves to the floor. Okay, more please. The right way. And use your time well. Again, so we got the fear, brown, and trembling. Talks about receiving gifts. I feel make every moment count, okay, with using your time well. I think that there's some, I'm getting a few different things. You see the frog and the crown up top, the whatever. I feel like there is a mail that is going to bring good news, and it's going to come via written form. So this could be email, text, something sent to you. You're going to receive something in written form, and it's going to be a gift. I feel like this is going to make you understand why other things did not work out. Whatever this is, whatever this information is that's coming your way, it's going to be like, it's like, thank God. You ever hear that song, what's coming to, what I'm being put from my ancestors, what I'm getting is sometimes, I think it's a Garth Brooks song is what they're showing me. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. So something that fell through, and I think I know what that is. That's what I'm getting from this. Thank God that fell through because there's something so much better coming. And it's going to be almost like a gift. It's like, really? That's it? Like, that's all I got to do? That's the amount of it? I feel like this is another house, Rosie, if you want my honest opinion. I feel like something, and it's going to be almost like a steal for you. It's like, I'm getting that for that much. So it's almost going to be thankful that something else fell through. That's what I'm getting. The house, yeah. It's almost like, thank God. Because I think, see, even with the face here, I think that there was things hidden within that you weren't aware of. So things that maybe could have been very costly to you. So thank God. And that's why I'm getting, that's the song I'm getting in my head. It's a Garth Brooks song, and it's called Sometimes I Thank God for Unanswered Prayers. So this is telling me that there is something that you are going to get a better value at a lesser cost. And it's going to be everything that you've ever wanted. And that's coming. And it's going to be a mail that almost like hand delivers it. I got body shivers. Almost hand delivers it. Yep. It's coming. And you're going to thank God that you didn't get that other one. That's exactly what I'm getting. Okay, Mom Gina, do you have a message, please, for Rosie? There's two, these two. There's no such thing as death. Like, she doesn't feel, she knows that she has passed. She's crossed over to the other side, but she feels like there's still so much I can do. So I really don't feel dead. So I think that she is still doing a lot of things around you that you don't know about. Even though she's crossed over, it's a, I'm getting, well, I can still do this. She can't stop me. And it's all good. So even though she knows she's passed away and she's crossed over and she's accepted of that, she still feels that there's so much that she can do for you in the physical world. Even though you may not see her, hear her, you're going to feel her. Okay? She's also saying that if she'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So she's taking almost a responsibility for maybe not doing something that she knew she should have done. And if she knew that this would have been the outcome, she would not have done it the way she did it. So that's going to be personal to you. That's not up for us to understand. That is directed personally at you. So she's kind of, you know, saying sorry for doing what she knew she shouldn't have done, or she should have done this a certain way and didn't. And she's saying if she would have known the outcome, she would have done it so much differently. Okay, so she is still around you, Rosie. All right. Okay, so we're going to do one more and then we're going to take a break because I need to make another coffee. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's still up for sale. So I wonder why. Where did that card go? There. I think there was something else with that house, Rosie, that you did not know about. Even now, still don't know about. That could have ended up being costly to you. So that's why I'm getting Thank God for Unanswered Prayers. That song, that's what my ancestors threw at me. And they do that for a reason. Okay? What fourth card? What fourth card, Rosie? I don't get what you're saying. Oh. Okay, so Mary, the message card. Oh, damn it. I'm so sorry, Rosie. The motivation card. I am so sorry. I'm not used to doing this one. And it's sitting right there in front of me. So you got success. Bloom wherever you are planted. So there's going to be success. Sorry about that, my dear. Thank you for reminding me, though. Keep me on my toes. That's why I love you. So yeah, you're going to be successful. So whatever this new blessing is that's coming your way, it's going to be successful and it's going to be more than what you ever thought. I mean, I seen the pictures of your that house, Rosie, and it was beautiful. Like, I would have loved to even come and pitch a tent out in that huge yard. But things happen for a reason, right? No worries, my dear. What's meant to be is going to be. Okay, Mari. We want to hear from Brother Tom. And then after this one, we're going to take a short break, you guys. I love you too, Rosie. Mari, what do we have for you, Mari? What do we have for Mari this week? Okay, we're going to clear the cards because they've been bogged down. Okay, card for Mary, please. Somebody doesn't want you to know something, Mary. It's almost like there's a... That's weird. The feeling that I'm getting, it's almost like I feel like the card that wants to come out is not coming out because something else is holding it back. That is odd. So maybe something that somebody doesn't want you to know. Card for Mary, please. Very odd. That was very odd. Rumpelstiltskin's secrets. The Princess and the Pea. Sensitivity. So this could have to do with why I felt like I could feel it in the deck itself. It's like there's a card that wanted to come out, but it was being held back. So this would explain why, because the Princess and the Pea talks about something that's very sensitive. Okay? And the Rumpelstiltskin talks about secrets. Oh boy. No, I've never seen it either. Something was being, it's almost like another spirit didn't want this coming out. It's something very sensitive, and it's secrets. No, not indecisive, Mary. Something was trying to hold this back, and I don't. And I'm being told to shuffle again. Keeping up, growing up, falling, and painting the roses red. I hope this doesn't get too personal, because the way I felt about this, it's like somebody on the other side. And I'm not saying this is connected to your brother, Tom, and it's not up for me to question that anyway. But I feel like there is somebody on the other side that doesn't want some secrets coming out, and they feel it's going to come out here. So they were trying to keep the card from coming out. And it's very sensitive. The keeping up and growing up, it's almost like I think there was somebody who crossed with secrets and took secrets with them to the grave. But there's a younger person that's bringing it forward. So I don't know if somebody was accused of doing something they shouldn't have been doing, but this person did not want this coming out, okay? They feel like they couldn't prove it. So this person's already crossed. This whole thing is about somebody who's already crossed that did something and didn't want this coming out, because I feel like there's a younger person that's bringing something out. And it couldn't be proven, I think. Well, this person was still alive, but this person, the younger person now, is bringing something out. And the painting the roses red, it talks about covering up past errors. So there's something, yeah, like something that's happened that this person wanted to take to their grave, and they're not happy that this younger person is bringing it out. This younger person needs to do a cleansing of themselves with sage and ask for protection, because this spirit is not a good spirit. This person, it's a male, and he is pissed off that this is coming out. So why this is being told to you, Mary, I have no idea. But there's some kind of, it's a sensitive topic. Secrets are being brought out. He brought it to his grave, thought that it was done and over with, but somebody's bringing it out, and he's not too happy about it. The spirit is not a good spirit. This person needs to get a cleansing, like surround themselves with, do a saging and a prayer for protection. Wear some protection beads, because this spirit is not happy with this coming out. So if you know who that is, please get some kind of, like, I've got, my sister sent me many of these protection beads, and do a cleansing. Put salt at 4 corners of this person's house, because he's not happy about this coming out. You want to hear from Brother Tom. So Brother Tom is saying, my mind is free. So whatever was, I feel like with this, he had so much on his mind. Things, maybe there could have been some anxiety or depression issues with your brother. He's saying that I'm free of all that now. It can no longer affect me over here. And it's almost like his thought process and like all the anxiety and depression that he might have been going through, he's now cleared of that, and he feels fabulous. Motivation. Ooh. You got 2. One is forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. And I've got breathe. Slow down and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. You know what the tea is? Gossip, things being said, oral, spoken things. So there's some motivation for you. Okay, so that is for you, Mari. This, yes, be careful of this. Like, get a protection. Whoever this younger person is that's about to bring out some secrets. This spirit's not a good spirit. Not a good one at all. It's like, oh, I did everything to cover that up and keep it from coming out. How dare you? So definitely needing some protection there. Okay, so with that, let's take a 5-minute break. Let me just see here. Mari. Spirits are indecisive. Well, I knew right away. That there was something, there was a force of some kind trying to keep this from coming out right from the get-go. Yeah, and I never seen that happen. Oh, 100%. You know what this is about then? Okay. But yeah, whoever this person is thought that he took these secrets to the grave. Nothing can be proven. Yeah. And you understand that? Okay. Great. And I'm so sorry for that. Whoever this younger person is that's having to go through this, my heart is with them. Heart and prayers are with them. Before we do the next readings, I am going to cleanse these again, because that spirit that came through was not a good spirit. And I've never had to do this before. So we're going to take a $5 break. A 5-minute break so I can make myself a coffee, go to potty. Oh no, I see where you were getting that, Mari, but it wasn't. I could feel something trying to hold back the cards from coming out. I've never had that happen. But yeah, that was crazy. But there was a spirit there that is not very nice. So we will be cleansing the cards again before we move on to the next series of reads. Okay. Well, that could very well be it too, that you were young at the time of it happening. Okay, so we are going to go on a 5-minute break, and then we will be back to continue with the rest of the reads. See you in 5 minutes. Go grab a coffee, go run to the potty, whatever you need to do. See you guys in 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. We will be starting up again in a minute or so. Hello, Marie. Marie, if you do want to read, I will let you put yours in. Thank you, Rosie. Good morning, Shelley. So nice to see you. We're just on a little break here, and then we will be starting up. So if, Marie, if you do want to read, please get it in now. I'm still fighting this headache, but it has been interesting so far, so. Hello, Marie. And Shelley says good morning. So we are just on a little break here, you guys. I'm going to give it the full 5 minutes. So whoever's had to run to go potty or make a coffee, whatever they wanted to do, that they have time to get back. So the next ones up are Miss Sheila, Roma, Whisper to Me, and Katie O. We are getting through the list. Grandma Jane. I got you, Marie. Oh, you're very welcome, Shelley. I do see that there's an email waiting from you also, and I promise I will get to it with this new read that came out. I got hundreds of emails that I got to scroll through to get to the ones where are requesting reads and replies maybe to read. So I will get to them, I promise. I've got my daughter going through them right now, trying to sort out the ones that need my attention and the ones that she can answer. We're going to clear the cards again, you guys. If you were here before we went on the break, there was spirit that came through that was not so nice. So we are going to clear the cards to make sure that we've gotten rid of that. That's okay, KDO. There's some that will only let it go to $9.99 instead of the $10. So once I get the cards cleared, you guys, we will be starting again. Ooh, let's see what that was. That came flying out. Oh. Shelley, if you do want one in, you can add one, but that's going to be the last one I take. So if you do want one, you got to get it in right away. And then we will start. You're very welcome. So Shelley will be the last one that we take, you guys. I'm just getting everything written down here so I don't miss anybody. I do have it. I've got my studio is working today. Amazingly. So I have been going through the list as we go. Shelley, Mom Sherry. Okay, so that's the last, and we are going to get back to the reads now. I am at Miss Sheila wants to hear from Grandpa. Oh, let me get my chair pulled in here. Okay, so Miss Sheila wants to hear from Grandpa. Get my glasses back on. Miss Sheila wants to hear from Grandpa. So let's see what we have for you, Miss Sheila. Let's see what we have for you, Miss Sheila. I love that you're here, K. Mitch, on Sundays. I love that you're all here. Love seeing you and chit-chatting. Okay. Sheila, Miss Sheila. Oh, we got the water and salt. Something about some truths. And maybe something not jiving right. Let's see what that is. Get some clarification, please, on the water and salt for Miss Sheila. Oh, my hand is not working right, you guys. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Ooh. So, with your water and salt, what do we have? We got the growing up, all golden in the afternoon, and impossible things. So something about water and salt, something about some truth, something about things maybe not jiving, somebody could be salty growing up. So we've got a younger figure coming through. All in the golden afternoon talks about imagination and conception, impossible things. So with this, I'm getting there's so much. There's water here too with deep emotional feelings. So I almost feel, Miss Sheila, there's something going on here about somebody maybe not being able to attain something that they want. And this is something since childhood. Like when I grow up, I want this. But there's some truths that aren't being told in here for some reason. And the impossible things, it's like working through things, not wanting to believe that this is unattainable. So I do believe that, and this is surrounding you. So I don't know if you have a child, or you are wanting another child, or one of your children, or somebody around you very close to you is maybe wanting to have a child, like all they wanted since maybe childhood was to be a mom and they were told they can't. There's something maybe medically that they can't have kids, but it's not true. There's something that's going to happen that was once impossible. So if it's not about it, I'm feeling a connection almost to a child. So it's connected to a child somehow, or this person's wanted something since a child, being a child, and they're being told that they can't attain that. Well, that's not true. Okay. I think that it may be a little bit harder for this person to attain what they want to attain, but it can be done. So whoever this is, whether this is you or somebody very close to you, they've got to keep their spirits up, because what they've been told isn't the full truth. I think that there's been an error made somewhere. But they're believing like, oh God, great, I've wanted this since I'm young, and now I'm being told I can't have it. And that's usually when I get stuff like that, it's usually about having a child or wanting a child, and maybe the partner not wanting a child. But I see that it is going to happen. So, or if this isn't about a child, it's about something that either you or somebody very close to you is saying, this is what I've always wanted and now I can't have it. Well, no, they can, because there's some things in there that haven't been truthful. So I'm going to leave that right there. So whatever that is that they think that they can't attain because they've been told they can't, that's not true. I think you need another perspective on it, because I'm seeing that it is attainable. You can have it. Don't believe everything you're told. Even when you're told no, get a different opinion. Okay, so you want a message from Grandpa. A message from Grandpa. This one wanted to come out too, so I'm going to take it. So this one came out first. There's no such thing as death. So when I get this card, it's the person knows they've crossed over. They're on the other side, but they still feel like they can still do so much here in the physical world. So even though you may not be able to see them or hear them, they are trying to give you signs that they are still around you and still trying to help you along the way. This generally sometimes tells me too that the person has become a guardian angel of yours or a spirit guide. And I'm getting it here too. You're never alone. So Grandpa is always around you. I do believe that he's become a guardian angel of yours. And I see a deep connection with your grandpa here, because I got the water. The water always tells me about deep emotional feelings or connections, stuff like that. So I do feel that he is always around you. Also, what I'm getting with this is I think you may have felt something, like maybe a touch or something along those lines. That was him. That was him. Okay. We are going to get you a motivation card. You got a couple that come out. We got the wallflower. Look for a crack in the concrete to find your way out. See? That's about this. There's still hope for this. There's something that you've been told, or somebody close to you has been told, that it's not possible. There's a crack somewhere. It is possible. And you've got retreat. Never underestimate the healing power of quiet moments. Okay? So those are your two motivational cards also. And my candle went out. So let me replace this with a new one. We need our candles going. candles going again here, you guys. Oops. And this is a beautiful candle holder that my sister gave me too. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me just see here. Okay, so that was from Sheila. Roma. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Sheila. All things are possible. Don't let nobody tell you it's impossible, because the cards just said it's not. Somebody's salty. You've been told no for something, get a different opinion. Seek a second opinion, because it's not impossible. So whatever that is that's weighing you down. And you want to hear Roma from Mom Lucille. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Roma. Ooh, and we got one that's turned over already. Okay, Roma. We've got the fairies, and we got Snow White and Rose Red. Words. The fairies bring words. Something about words, and Snow White and the Rose Red. It's almost like sisterly love. Words. And you've also got the cardinal. So somebody's going to be telling you something you need to know. That's what the cardinal is. The cardinal comes to give you information that you need. The cardinal's a spirit bird. It's a protection bird. So the cardinal is coming maybe from somebody who you feel like is sister-like to you, or is your sister. Coming with words. So coming to tell you things that you need to know for maybe to protect yourself. Let's see. Let's get some clarification. What's clarification on the words, please? Okay, so we've got Snow White and Rose Red, which talks about, and you got the cardinal there. So it talks about things that are going to be brought to you in word form. So somebody's going to let you know something that's going on, or information that you need to know. The spirit bird comes as protection for you. And I feel like this is going to come from a female. Could be like a sister, or somebody who's like a sister to you is going to be bringing forth some information that you need. And that's coming through from the cardinal. Okay, so you got the Never Jam today and Becoming Braver. So with this being said, I feel like the Never Jam today talks about promises that never came to be, empty words, not living in the now. So, and the Becoming Braver is growing stronger, getting fresh perspectives, and learning from experience. So I do feel that there's going to be a conversation with you and somebody. We've got the words here, and we've got the words here. And I feel like it's time to move on from, I think this is a relationship. Because I feel like there was a lot of promises that were made, a lot of things that were spoken that just never came true. Promises were broken, stuff like that. Growing stronger and getting a fresh perspective. This is going to be, you're going to have to let this person go. It's going to be hurtful to your heart, but it's for the best. Because whatever this person has been promising, there's no intention of ever carrying them out. They just keep telling you what you want to hear without the actions to follow. Okay? So I think you need to separate yourself from somebody there. I don't know if there's been ongoing issues maybe with somebody that you keep saying, like, come on, this has got to change, or you got to do this, or you got to do that. And they keep promising it, and it never comes to fruition. It's never going to. So You're beating a dead horse, basically, is what that's saying. When it comes to this person, you need to just let it go. Oh, what happened here? Okay, hang on a second. Let me get this done, and I've got to take care of something here. Okay, so from your mom, Lucille, she's letting you know that she watches over you every day. She's sending her love. So even though that you don't know it, she is beside you. She watches over you. She walks beside you. She surrounds herself around you. Even though you may not feel it, she wants you to know that she is still around you and watches out for you also. So let's get a motivation card. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Okay, so even though this may, hurt your heart, you got to keep your head held up high and follow. You can only give somebody so many chances. Okay? Before you're beating a dead horse. Okay, hang on a second here. There's an issue. Okay, Renee Steele was hidden from the channel. Oh my gosh. Okay, be very careful, please, mods, when you're hitting buttons because, okay, Renee Steele. Renee, give me a minute, hun, because I have to leave out of here. I got to write your name down right. Because you've been hidden on the channel now, so I've got to go and unhide you now. So please give me a minute. Okay, thank you, sis. I didn't know that you could do that. I thought I had to go. I just went through the list of about 300 people that were hidden to see if I could find her. That's okay, Marie. Okay, so let's continue. Yes, Renee Steele, please make sure, Des, if you can keep an eye on that for me, please, and make sure, because I just went through the hidden list and I didn't see her on it, so she's going to have to wait, I think it's, 300 seconds or something, and to make sure that she can. Just keep an eye on that for me, please, and let me know, because if not, I'll have to be checking at the end of the live to make sure that she's unblocked. Okay, there she is. Okay. Phew. It was by an accident, Renee. We're so sorry. Things happen sometimes, but at least we caught it, so we could unhide you right away. It's okay. Yeah. I didn't know that you could unhide people. I thought I was the only one that could do that. So, but I forgot that I also gave you the extra powers. So, okay, thank you, sis. Okay, so Whisper to Me wants to hear from Junior if this little puppers can come through. Okay, we've got the Rose Elf, and we've got the Poison Apple, Jealousy. So with this, like I said, I don't know who's going to come through, what's going to come through, what spirit's going to come through. I don't believe that this is puppers, but there's some kind of jealousy going on, with maybe some revelations that have happened. But let's see. Poison Apple. Let's see. Clarification, please, on the Rose Elf and the Poison Apple. Why are they there? There's one. Forget Who You Are. Okay, so we got Forget Who You Are and Nature Communication. So with this, I'm getting like somebody's come to realize something, and I've got the jealousy. So with this was something, is somebody, I believe that this is you coming to realize something. But I've also got something about some jealousy going on. The Forget Who You Are talks about don't let things like this define you, and also about trying to release memories. So I feel like it's almost like you're sad. You're sad over something that has come to light that has affected you in the heart. This talks a lot to the nature of communication, talks about emotional healing and messages. So I almost feel like you've had to let go of something, or you're going to be letting go of something that you've maybe really tried your hardest to work on, but it just hasn't came to be what you want it to be. I also feel that there's some kind of jealousy here. It's almost like, and I'm not saying this, like there's some jealousy, like that people do things out of revenge, or, fake friends, stuff like that. I don't feel like this jealousy stands in that way. It's almost like you're sad. Wishing that it could have been what you wanted it to be. So whatever this is that didn't work out, that didn't turn out maybe the way that you wanted it to be, you're a little jealous of that, because this is something that you really wanted. But it doesn't define you, okay? So even though that did not work out for you, sometimes one door closes for better ones to open, okay? So you got to look at the elemental messages that come with that. Everything happens for a reason. So even though this may be breaking your heart, or if this is coming, if this isn't going on right now, it's because it had to end for something bigger and better to come around. Okay? Okay, so you want to hear from Dog Junior, if Junior can come through. Woof, woof. There's one card in here. If it comes out, you're going to know that it's your dog. Because I do have a card in here with a little girl sitting on a dock with a dog. We can't control who comes to us and who doesn't. Spirit doesn't always give us what we want, gives us what we need. I always give you a good night kiss. So this could be puppers. This could be puppers giving you a sloppy good night kiss. But whoever this is that is coming through is letting you know that every night they give you a good night kiss. So I am feeling this is something that used to happen when this spirit was in the physical world. Every night would give you a good night kiss. So they're coming through to say that they still do that for you, even though if you don't see it or feel it, they're doing it. And whoever this is has become one of your guides. So it could very well be, puppers. But that's only something that you're going to understand. But this spirit has also become one of your guides. So whoever this was that always gave you a good night kiss also has become one of your guides. So if that is puppers that always come up and give you sloppy kisses, well, then that's from puppers. But that's not up for me to decipher. That's up for you. Okay, so KDO. That one came out, flipped over. Okay, we've got the fairies. Talks about words. Words. Okay. I just happened to glance up and see that. Before we continue, KDO, I'm going to go with Whisper to Me. I'm not used to doing the fourth card, you guys. Move. So Whisper to Me, I'm sorry about that, but there is your motivational card. I'm not on the ball today, you guys. I got a pounding headache, so please forgive me. But there is your motivational. Rolling stone gathers no moss. So as long as you keep going forward, things aren't going to build up. Okay? So KDO with the words. Let's see why that is there for you. Why is the fairies there with words for KDO? We've got you are rare and free. Whoa. Whoa. Oh boy. KDO. KDO, you've got 4. You have lucked out here. Okay, so the fairies talks about words. Okay, words spoken, words written. With that being said, I feel like there is somebody that is on the attack with you. Now, this could be happening right now, or this is coming. I've got you are rare and free. Do not drink the poison. You can't go back to yesterday, and never jam today. Okay? So with this, being that we do have the words come out when we ask for clarification on that, it talks about being in the present. You can't go back to yesterday. Can't change what's been said and done. The never jam today talks about empty words. Okay, so this is all surrounding the words. So I believe that there has been some things spoken, said, and done to you that I think the person really does want to take it back, but they can't. Okay, because now it's in the here and now. Once the words are spoken, they can't be taken back. And I feel like this hurt your heart. Okay. I believe right now that the person is sorry for what they have said, but they can't take those words back. They're already said, and they may have influenced somebody else. Because I get this with the poison. Don't drink the poison. It's almost like they've said these things to try and turn somebody else against you. But it's like, even though the person may be sorry for what they've said and done, you can't, like, you can forgive, but you can never forget, and you shouldn't, because I feel like this person reacts this way when they don't get their way. Okay, because they're not like you. So I feel like instead of going about this in a way of maybe sitting you down and having a conversation with you, the easier way is to try and poison everybody else against you. And I do believe that they've been caught. I think and if this isn't going on right now, it's coming, but they're going to be caught in their lies. Like, people aren't going to value or take their word as truth. Empty words, so just empty. But I feel like it's going to come to light. It's just like, really keep your guard up. Even if you forgive this person, keep your guard up with them, because that's their character. When things don't go their way, they try and hurt somebody else to bring them down to the level that they're feeling. So keep your distance from that person. Okay, you want to hear from Mom Debbie. Mom Debbie, share a message, please, for KDO. If only I had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So basically what this is saying is that she had choices that she made. So she's kind of taking some kind of responsibility in her passing. Maybe didn't take medications or something that she should have. And maybe they made her, I'm almost feeling like nauseous. Something was making her nauseous. But there was other things too that she had done that she wishes now that she would have done differently had she known the outcome of the choices that she had made. So she's letting you know that if there is something that, you were thinking about, like, Mom, why didn't you just do this instead of that? Things would have been different. She's letting you know that if she had known that then, she would have done it differently. But I feel like she took a lot of chances. Almost felt like, I feel like, very strong woman. So motivational for you, KDO. There it is, generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. So, like, and that falls with this. Even though this person has tried to do whatever they tried to do, be the bigger person. Don't let it change who you are. Don't let it change who you are. Keep being you. I just noticed. Just give me a second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so that was for you, Katie O. Guard is up. Thank you. Holy, absolutely, holy cow. Okay, so let me just check out chat. What's going on here? Okay, Rosie, have a good sleep, hon. Thank you for coming in. What is this? Renee Steele says, Cambridge, I know the news was so inaccurate in the reporting. Who are we speaking about there? Let me scroll up for a minute. Oh, yeah. Joshua. Yeah. Thank you for that. My other candle just went out, you guys, so let me replace it. I've got to grab another candle here. Gotta have our candles going. Get the candle going again, you guys. There we go. Get that candle going again. Okay, so you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, Joshua, yeah. Thank you, Shelley. You're very welcome, KDO. Oh, the sheriff gave inaccurate statements? Wow, that's bad. That's why I say sometimes you guys, like, people go, oh, you were wrong. Wait until the full story comes out. I may not hit every single thing on the head, especially if there's only one read done, but I'm telling you, Spirit doesn't play. Okay, so let's get back, you guys. Let me just take a sip of my trusty coffee here. Oh, is there new stuff? Wait a minute, before I get going, is there new stuff that's come out, you guys, regarding the Joshua case? I nailed you, Mom. Oh, your private read, Shelley. 100%? Oh, I can't wait now to read your email. What's going on with, are you guys talking about with this? I can't even believe what's going on with law enforcement there. Which one are you talking? Are you talking about Josh? Because I've seen some pretty evil stuff there in that read. It was disgusting. Yeah? Okay, I'm going to have to go and check that out. Let me write it down. Hey, Shelley, if you can email maybe me some links, because sometimes I can't find them from Canada. Can you email me some links to the new stuff that's come out via email, if you can, please? I would appreciate that enormously. Okay. I will check that as soon as I'm done the minis here. Okay, Kate Bell. Message from anyone? I think that's what we said. Any message. Okay, let me get my goggles. They found his remains, but the sheriff said, right, wife reported him missing. No, she didn't. She didn't report him. She's involved, I can tell you that right now. Okay, well, I'm on, I think I was sent a link to the private page. So, okay, Shelley, I will check that out when I'm done here. Let me just write that down. Somebody sent me a link to the Facebook page, the private one for Josh. I know there's a lot more information on that one than that is truthful than on the public one that they have. You guys know me, I like going by facts. So a lot of the family stuff and everything is posted on that one because it's private. Okay, thank you. Okay, So let's get back to this. Kate Bell wants to hear from anyone. Anyone in spirit that wants us to give her a message is welcome. So Kate Bell, let's see what we got for you, my dear. Kate Bell. That one wanted to flip over, so we are going to take it. Ooh. Let's see what we got. We've got Sea Maiden talks about promises, and Snow White again with the rose red, the cardinal. Sorry, you guys, for the cough. Promises and this cardinal. The cardinal, I have said it a few times today. The cardinal comes to tell us things that we need to know. It's a spirit bird. It's a bird that helps protect you, brings you information that you need to know to maybe make decisions or to understand things. But let's see what you get with that. Something about promises. Let's see the clarification cards on the Sea Maiden. All in the golden afternoon. Somebody's using imagination. No need to fear. Okay, so with that, you've got all in the golden afternoon and no need to fear. And with the no need to fear, you see this up top here, like somebody's dangling something in front of your face. The shark tells me about the person themselves trying to dangle something in front of your face. It's almost like, well, I'll tell her this and I'll tell her that. And that's why we're getting these promises. I think that there's somebody that is telling you what you want to hear but don't have the intention of following through. And I do think that this is something that, how can I say that? It's almost like they know if they don't promise you these things that you're out of there. Like you don't stand for the games type thing. All in the afternoon is like a shock that's coming, some kind of inspiration. And I feel like that is going hand in hand with this. They're almost like saying what they think you want to hear just to keep you towed on the line, because they know that you don't play games. You're not around you don't have time for the lies and the dramas and the promises that are going to be made that are going to just to be broken and stuff like that. So whoever this person is here, I feel like they are just saying what you want to hear. It's almost like, and it's not out of not loving you or caring for you. It's because it's just something that they can't do. So whatever this promise is that they're making you, like, oh, hypothetically, like, yes, my love, like, let's just rent this apartment for another year and then we'll have money to buy a house. But in reality, they're saving money because they want this new motorcycle. That's just hypothetical. So that's what I'm kind of trying to get the gist of out. It's not that they don't love you and care about you. It's just the promises that they're making. It's so you don't leave. They don't want you to leave. Or they don't want you to end the relationship because they're not keeping a promise to you. So they just keep telling you what you want to hear just to keep you on the line. So be wary of that. Like really dig deeper into that, because I feel like it's almost like they're afraid that you're going to think you're just wasting your time with them. So that's why they keep just dangling this and making promises that they know they can't keep or that they're not going to keep. Okay, and the message from anybody. Ooh, 3 came out. 3 came out. Again, we've got, if I'd only known what I know now, I would have lived differently. So this is going to be up for you to decipher who these messages are from. But there's somebody knowing that they made mistakes while they were here in the physical world. And if they had not have made them mistakes, things would have turned out differently. And the person would have lived their life a little bit differently. Okay. Life is a series of choices. They're going back to here. This is, I feel like they made a choice out of love that maybe they shouldn't have made because it was a wrong choice. Even though this may not have been a good choice for them, I feel like they chose it because of love. But now they have a new understanding. Okay, you see the storm clouds? They're now understanding, now that they're on the other side and they've crossed over and they're looking down on everything now, they're seeing that how that was not the right choice to make. Like, life's a series of choices. Always choose love. Depending on what that card comes out with, it's generally usually a good card, but I'm feeling here that he made the wrong choice here. But he's now seeing it. He has the understanding of it now. But it's too late. He knows it's too late to change, go back and change this. But I feel this is a male because I keep getting he. He's saying, like, I chose what I chose because of love, and I shouldn't have. Okay? And we're going to go for a motivation card for you, Kate Bell. Whew. Surprise. Venture down the rabbit hole. So I don't know if that's connected to this or to this, but surprises. Surprises. Okay, Kate, so that was for you. Kimmy. You want to hear from Dad Jim. This one wanted to flip. The Light Princess. Something about you being taken out of your comfort zone. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry, you guys, about the cough. The Light Princess. You've been taken out of your comfort zone. Okay? And we got the day boy and the night girl trying to put things into balance. I think somebody's come along and brought you out of your comfort zone, Kimmy. Or you need to get out of your comfort zone. Something's off balance. Or this is going to balance you out. One of the two. So if you're off balance right now, something is coming your way that's going to put you back in balance. And it's something out of your comfort zone. Let's get some clarification on that for you, Kimmy. This one wanted to flip. We're going to take it. Whoa. You got 3. Okay, so along with this, the day boy and the night girl talks about balance, and the Light Princess, something to you're being taken out of a comfort zone. So I don't know if this is talking about a male, maybe a relationship in your life. You're like night and day. That's taken you out of your comfort zone. Okay. But there's something going on with the balance, and being taken out of a comfort zone. Who in the world are you? This talks about getting to know the new you. Okay. You see in the background here, see in the background, almost like time to give in. So I don't know if somebody's been pressuring you to make some changes, coming out of your comfort zone, maybe. And this is around the home, because I see the home on the top here. You can't go back to yesterday, and leading the way. So somebody is trying to bring you outside of your comfort zone, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, because I see you got to give into this. You got to try something new, because you've been trying in the past has not been working. This is what I'm feeling. So this may be talking about your relationship. You guys are like night and day. Maybe holding back, trying on stuff that's new. Maybe you've been afraid of that. You just want to stick with what's been working. But I feel like you need, oh God, I just lost okay. I feel like you need to step out of your comfort zone for things to go to the next level. Don't go backwards, go forward. Never mind yesterday and what was going on with yesterday and everything else. And this person's going to help lead the way for you. Okay. So this is something that, you need to do, because it's going to help you to better accept change, because I don't think that you like change. You like to know, this is what happens. I get up in the morning, I get ready, I jump in my car, I go to work. That's just hypothetical. I come home, I make dinner, and like something's got to change. Things have become almost like robotic. And whoever this person is saying, look, we need to change things up here. Okay. You got to come out of your comfort zone. So whatever that is, this person is not going to give up on you. Is going to help you work through this, because I don't think that you're too open to change. You like to know what's happening and when it's happening. Okay. Whoa. There's cards. Dad Jim. He already knows what he wants to say before I can even get it out here. Okay, so the first one that comes out is, you have nothing to feel guilty about. So I don't know if you're holding on to some guilt regarding his passing, but he's saying, don't feel guilty about anything. You have nothing to feel guilty about. And why? Because he's saying it was his time to go. Okay, so no matter what you think could have been said, or things that should have been done that maybe weren't done, or even maybe feeling you could have done more, he's saying, no, it was his time. He's accepted it. He's accepted his passing, and he's saying it was his time to go. Okay, so there's no question about it. Stop feeling guilty, and there's nothing that could have been said or done, and I don't think he really wanted things to go differently than what he's almost at peace at the way he went. Okay, and he has accepted it. So motivation card for you, Kimmy. Motivation card, please, for Kimmy. That's one. Forgiveness. Okay. Crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. So there's your motivation card for you, Kimmy. But yeah, you gotta let this happen. Come out of your comfort zone. Who knows? You may like it better than what you liked the previous. Des. Let's hear from Mom Terry. Des wants to hear from Mom Terry. Okay, so let's see what's surrounding you this week, Des. Mama Terry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Des, what are you doing to me, girl? What are your spirits doing to me? Cinderella talks about magic. The Game of Picking Flowers talks about greed. The Red Shoes talks about obsession. The Wood Maiden, trust. And the White Snake, understanding. Girl, what the heck? I'm going to have half the deck have to come out to explain this. But we've got something going on with somebody has an obsession with greed and trust. And they're not maybe understanding the implications on something else, which this, I don't know. Let's see what this is all about. We got a whole half deck there for Des today. Okay, so why did half the deck come out just now for Des? Oh. Choices. Messages for a rabbit. And shine bright like a candle. So with all of this that just came out, we've got obsession, we've got greed, we've got trust, and we've got the understanding. So it's like somebody has to come to some kind of understanding about some obsession and trust and greed. Shine bright like a candle. You're going to make it through this. So whatever all this is that is going on, there's so much. There's a lot of things that are surrounding you all at once right here, sister. Somebody has an obsession with trust, greed. There's obsessions going on like you wouldn't believe, but you're going to make it through it. The water, look at the blue swirling around in the air. So it talks about the rain and thunder and stuff like that. The water down here talks about deep emotional feelings. So whatever this is that you are going through right now, you're going to make it through it. Messages for a rabbit. It's like following the rabbit hole. And it's like I've been down this road before. But the choice is feeling blocked and restrained. So it's almost like you feel like you're at a loss. You see this? Choices. Feeling blocked and restrained. So it's almost like you feel like there's nothing that you can do. You just got to ride with the tide. But I think there's a rabbit hole that hasn't been gone down yet. So that could be coming with all of this. And it's going to make this make sense. Because right now, it's like there's choices that need to be made. You're going to make it through it. But there's still something that's not being spoken about. Messages for a rabbit. Something's still not being spoken about. And it all revolves around this. Like, I think this is you. The understanding. All you want to do is understand. All you want to do is be told what the hell's going on. But there's some trust with obsession and greed. So I don't know what's going on there, sister, but I feel like you're going to make it through whatever's going to happen, but there's still messages that have not come out yet. There's things that haven't been spoken about. Messages, whatever form they come in. Mama Terry. I thought it was going to flip. Okay, so she's saying that she has a new understanding. See the storm clouds down below? I think she's seeing a lot of things that maybe she didn't understand before. I feel like almost like this could be even maybe conversations that you've had with Mama before that she didn't maybe understand or didn't want to understand, but she's seeing it all now and she's telling you that she has a whole new understanding about what's going on in the physical world because she's up above and she can see everything now. Motivational. And it flipped over right there. Joy. Make time for the little things today. But I do feel like that's connected here too. With the shine bright like a candle, you're going to make it through this. And I think that it's going to come to some kind of happy ending, some kind of happy resolution, I feel is going to happen here. But I feel like until the communication happens, messages from the rabbit or for a rabbit, I feel like the communication has to happen. But I do feel like it's going to work out and you're going to make it through it. And it's going to be something that you're happy with at the end of it all, but it's just going to take some time. Communication has to happen. Okay, my sister. That was for you, Des. Girly girl. Let's see what's going on for you, girly girl. Just give me a second, you guys. Where's my cursor? There it is. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to take a drink of my coffee, so I'm not coughing through all this for you guys. Okay, so girly girl, you want to hear from Mike. Let's see what we got for you, girly girl. This wanted to flip, so we're going to keep it out. Whoa. And you've got 3. Snow Queen, loyalty, magic, and little match girl, choices. So I feel here that there's going to have to be some choices made that has to do with loyalty. And it's got magic there, so this could be something very good. Let's see why those cards are there for you. What happened there? Just give me a second, you guys. I don't know what happened with that card, but okay, so let's get some clarification cards for you, girly girl. Oh, cards just flying for you, girly girl. Oh, okay. Changed in the night. Investigate. And use your time well. So when these cards initially came out, it could have went either way. And I've got choices here and I've got choices here. So I think this is all about some kind of loyalty. Whether you're trying to show loyalty to somebody or you feel like somebody's loyalty is not what it should be. But I've also got the magic. With the magic, I've also got here, something's changed like overnight, like quick. So I'm almost feeling here like there's much more that needs to be done before you make a decision. I feel like you're going to have to make a decision. We got the choice here, okay, with the little match girl. You're going to have to make a choice. I feel like something's heating up. It has to do with somebody's loyalty towards you, and that you're hoping that something changes for the better. But I see here that this is something that like almost changed overnight for you. Like it's like one day things were this way and now they're this way. But I also feel like you want to rush to judgment. I feel like there's some more investigating that has to be done. There's more questions that have to be asked, and you have to look closely at the closer at the situation before you make a decision. But I do have here that you're going to have to make a decision, because if somebody can't be loyal to you, I feel like it's time to move on from that. But make sure that you got all the information before you make that choice. Okay? So, girly girl wants to hear from Mike. Okay, so here it is. We got it. I'm just a thought away. Oh, who was it earlier? Whisper to me. This is the one that I thought would have come out for Whisper to me when she was asking if I could read her dog or get a message from her dog. This is the one that I thought would come out. But for you, girly girl, Mike, he's bringing up a beloved pet. And this could be your beloved pet, or he's hoping that you're going to take care of his beloved pet. But it has to do with a beloved pet. He could be with a beloved pet. But I'm feeling more like he wants you to take care of this beloved pet. And he's also letting you know that he's just a thought away. Like, if you go to a quiet place, sit and meditate, you can talk to him. He hears you. Okay? But he's bringing up this beloved pet. Okay? So, your motivation card. I almost forgot it again. Motivation card, move. Move. So, I don't know if you were thinking if this is connected to this, choices that you need to make, something changing overnight. But there's move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. So the loyalty, the choice, investigating. So that's your motivation for you. So I feel like if a stone keeps moving, it doesn't gather all those things that weigh it down, right? So that could be very well just related to your read that you just got. Corey H. Corey H. Wants to hear from Grandpa Leonard. Corey H. Obsession. Red shoes. Obsession. Let's see why that's there for you, Corey H. Why is the red shoes there for Corey H? Why is the red shoes there for Corey H? Can you tell us why the red shoes are there for Corey H, please? Oh, I got it again. Corey H, obsession. Some obsessions going on here. We got lead the way, keep your temper, and changed in the night. So again, with this changed in the night, I feel like there's some kind of obsession going on around you. I don't think this is you. I think that there's somebody either obsessed with you or something that you're doing. And this person has changed in the night. So like, this is something new that you're being faced with. And it's almost like, I'm surprised the jealousy card didn't come out here, because I feel like somebody is obsessed with you, maybe in what you have, what you do, how you dress, whatever, and is trying to copy you. Almost like everything you do, they seem to do. And I feel like this is something that's come on quickly, but it's starting to peeve you off. Like, why do you got to do everything I do? Why? Just because I've done this, or it's like somebody constantly trying to copy you and you've had enough of it. But you got to keep your temper with this person, because I think this person is just very unsure of themselves, not comfortable with themselves. So instead of trying to find their own way, they're trying to copy you and follow your lead. You can help this person, but they've got to start taking on their own identity. It's almost like they're almost trying to take over your identity, and they're obsessed with you for some reason. Like, sometimes this is not a bad thing, like people looking up to you and, oh my God, I wish I could handle things like her and, do things like she does. There's no healthy obsession. You know what I mean? But in this case, I don't feel like this is anything you or anyone you got to fear. I just feel this person doesn't feel very highly of themselves, so they just try and do whatever you're doing. And I feel like you've caught on to it, and you're starting to see it, or people are bringing it to your attention. It's like, why when you do that person does it the next day type thing? Well, just keep this in mind, okay? As a consolation. They can't make, whoever this is can't make their next move until you do. Right? So they'll always be a step behind. But in the same aspect, I think this person really needs some help with getting their own identity together. And I think they look up to you. They're not only obsessed with with you as a person. I feel like they just want to be like you. Like, it's not a healthy obsession, but it's not a dangerous one either. Like, they admire you. Like, they're obsessed with you. They admire you. They think the world of you, but it's unhealthy what they're doing in their own life. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think you can help this person. And it's like, look, you can never make your next move until I make mine. If you're following everything I do, you got to start doing for yourself and making a name for yourself instead of in my shadow type thing. And I think you can help this person if you go about it the right way. I think you need to handle this person with kid gloves, but they don't mean no harm. It's actually a compliment how much they think of you. Okay? I just got body shivers from top to bottom. Okay, so you want to hear from Grandpa Leonard. Grandpa Leonard. Did that flip? No. Okay, Grandpa Leonard is saying it's beautiful where I am. I'm getting a feeling, as soon as this card flipped over from my ancestors, because my ancestors connect with spirit and on the other side. That way, I don't have to deal with spirit who's and familiar with me. My ancestors do that, and then they give me the message, what I'm supposed to relay. But as soon as this card flipped over, I had my ancestors tell me, I didn't like where I was before I passed. So I don't know if he was in I'm getting almost like he could have been in an old age home or something like that, but he wasn't comfortable. It's not like it wasn't, I don't know. He's saying it wasn't comfortable for him. But now he's saying where I am now is beautiful. So he may have been a little bit grumpy before he passed. It's because he wasn't comfortable with where he was. But he's letting you know now, even though he's no longer in the physical world, and being able to do things with family, friends, and whatnot, he's still letting you know it is beautiful where he is. Okay, very acceptive of where he is now. This poor girl needs your help. I think sometimes it peeves you off a bit how much she's trying to copy you or do things like you, but I feel like it's because she adores you. She thinks the world of you. Okay. And your motivation, Corey, play. Among the grass and wild violets lay undisturbed little secrets to uncover. There you go. So dig a little deeper. You might find out things that are there to uncover for you. Okay, so that was for you, Corey H. Marie Burks. Marie Burks. Let's see what's going on for you, Marie. Corey H says, this is crazy because this is almost like the last read that I had with you. Someone was jealous of what I had. It could very well be the same person, but whoever this was that came out in this one, Corey, I mean, they're obsessed with you, but it's not in a way that you need to be fearful. I think they want to be just like you. I think they really look up to you and idolize you. And I think that they're trying to, if Corey does it, that I'm going to do it, because then I will be looked at like she is and respected and liked like she is. That's what I think it is. I think this person actually needs your help. Okay, Marie Burks wants to hear from Grandma Jane. Marie, we have something about with the white snake. Understanding. The white snake has something to do with understanding. Usually when I get that card, it's almost like somebody is trying to get you to adapt to their way of thinking instead of your own. That's a white snake. Totally different than the green slithering behind your back kind of snake. So let's see why that one just went flying there. I caught it with my elbow so it didn't fly on the floor. Mortality. Mortality. Whoa. Whoa. And it hit the floor. Following the right rabbit. You got 4, girl. Okay, so we got the understanding, the white snake. It's almost like somebody trying to get you to adapt to their way of thinking. Yeah, see, and I got it here with the mortality too. Somebody's trying to get you to live life through their eyes instead of your own. Following the white rabbit talks about meeting some kind of opportunity. So I think that there's going to be an opportunity presented. This has not happened yet. This is an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. It's probably going to be a very good opportunity, but this person comes in to say like, oh, no. Yeah, well, do it, but this is the way you've got to do it instead of letting you do this on your own. Okay, so the mortality, it's almost like this is your life to live. So live it the way you want to because there's an opportunity that is coming. And I think this person is going to be kind of like snotty about it because you don't follow what they've advised you to do. You know what I mean? And it's like, you got to tell this person, look, just be happy for me. I'm making my own choices. Be happy for me. But look into this before you make a final decision on it. I don't see any problems with it. It would have came out here. I feel like this is going to be a good opportunity for you. The only thing I see is this person involving trying to say, well, do it, but do it this way. No, you got to tell that person, back off. Let me do it the way I want to do it. And if I make a mistake, it's my mistake to make, but I don't see a mistake happening. So there's an opportunity that is going to be coming to you that's going to be very good. But just make sure you ask a lot of questions and get things in writing. Okay? Do not take oral words as written in stone. Get it in writing. Okay? But I do feel it's a very good opportunity coming your way. And yes, trust yourself. This person may be trying to get you to do it their way because they're a little jealous of this opportunity that's coming. Do it your way anyway. And tell them, look, I love you, but take a back seat. Let me do this on my own. Okay, you want to hear from Grandma Jane. There was one that turned over and I will grab it. It's right here. Again, we've been getting this. Are you guys all feeling guilty about stuff? Grandma Jane's telling you nothing to feel guilty about. So whatever this is that you're feeling guilty about, and this could be, I'm not even feeling like this is a message now for anything that you're feeling guilty about regarding Grandma Jane right now. She's talking about this because she's pointing down. She's pointing, no, over there, over there. Don't feel guilty about telling this person to take a back seat. Like, let me do things on my own, okay? And she's saying the earth is a school. So she is totally telling you about whatever this opportunity that is really good for you that's coming. Don't feel guilty about telling this person, look, I've got to do this on my own. The earth is a school, okay? You don't got to make choices like this once you get to the other side, okay? Because there's no choices to be made. It just is, okay? So make your choices in the physical world and the choices that you can make and make them for yourself. You don't need to be mean. She says, don't be mean, but just say, let me do this on my own. And that's her words. Don't be mean. Just let them know you can do this on your own. Thank you. Thank them. Thank them for their advice, but you can do it. You got this. That's what she's saying. So, okay. And your motivation card is listen. Be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Okay. But yeah, that was your grandma. Those were not my words. That was your grandma's, because I would just say F off. Leave me alone. I can do this. I got it. This is my opportunity, not yours. Leave me be. So Grandma Jane had some messages there for you. Shelley Diller wants to hear from Mom Sherry. Shelley Diller. Shelley Diller wants to hear from Mom Sherry. Shelley, the Goose Girl, talks about something being stolen, a theft. Let's see why that card came out for you, Shelley. A theft. Whoa, holy. Cards are, whoa, just flying out right away. Whoa. I've got cards everywhere. Oh, there's two here. All right. So there's something about a theft going on, something being stolen. And you got a whole bunch down here. So you got, I wonder what will happen next. Growing up, all must have prizes. You're rare and free. And no need to fear. Okay, so let me just look at this. I'm getting here. There's something going on here where somebody's not wanting to do things in a grown-up manner, or somebody not growing up. Like, I get this card a lot with the childish card when it is positioned with these cards that are around it, wondering what will happen next. So I almost feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that you don't have the full story yet. I think things little by little are coming out, but I do still feel there's more to come. There's more that you don't know that's going to come. I think this is being kept by somebody who is very childish-like. I don't know. Trying to please everybody. And I've got you are rare and free. So it's almost like there's somebody fed up trying to please everybody. And tired of playing games. Like somebody's being very childish here, playing games, keeping secrets. I'll give you what you want to know if you give me this. Like basically, who do you think you are? You're sitting there so pretty and we've got to take care of a mess. Or there's so much going on in this. And it's almost like somebody's trying to scare you from finding out the truth. There's things that are being dangled in front of you by a shark. And I believe that they have information. There's information here. Okay. They don't know why you just haven't let this go. Let it go. You can't win every time. Trying to please everybody. And it's like, it's almost like somebody's still holding back a secret here. This could be over something that was maybe stolen from you. But it's almost like they're trying to get you in fear of something. And it's like, oh my God, can't you just let it go? Like, you got to be so proper all the time. This is like, this is coming through. This is what my ancestors are giving me. It's like somebody is very peeved that you're not letting something go. And I believe that it's almost like something's been stolen from you. And it's like, you're always waiting for the next shoe to drop. Like, what's going to happen next? Or what are they going to do next? So it's like, I don't know. There's a real asshole there somewhere. And I'm going to say it like that. There's a real asshole there somewhere. that's trying to cause some problems or has stolen something from you that has no intention on ever coming clean or giving it back, whatever. Okay, a message from your mom, Sherry. Sherry, do you have a message for your daughter, Shelly, please? Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. There's something about puzzle pieces are going to start coming together. Like this is almost connected with this, with the what I wonder what will happen next, and I don't know why. So whatever this is, she's saying that the pieces are going to come together. So even though you may not understand what's going on around you now, the pieces will eventually come together. She sees them coming together. So whatever was maybe stolen from you the person will be caught. Maybe you'll get whatever they stole from you, get it back. I don't know. But she's saying that the puzzle pieces are going to fit together. It's going to happen. And it's almost like maybe everything happens for a reason. So she's saying there's a reason that things happened the way they did. So now I don't know if this is something totally different or if this is regarding whatever this was that was stolen from you. So you can see the theft, something stolen from you. But I don't see this person coming clean anytime soon or giving you back whatever was stolen. But she says everything happens for a reason. The puzzle pieces will come together. So the motivation card for you, my dear. Motivation card, please, for Shelly. Motivation card for Shelly. This one, success. You bloom wherever you're planted. So I do feel like there is some kind of success that's going to happen here too. So you may get this back. I don't know. Okay. So that is your read, my dear. You had quite a few cards come out to clarify. Lee. Should be Diller. Okay, and that is it, you guys. That was the last one. Let me go to... oh my gosh, well, that goes hand in hand with the read you did for me. Shelly, please forgive me, but I do not remember. If you say it does, I mean, it was your read. I do so many reads, my dear. I can't remember each and every one. But I do remember your name. But I'm glad that I guess this would have validated that then, if that goes hand in hand with the read that you got. Oh my gosh, my sister said that to me verbatim. Just let it go. Get a hobby in regards to my mom's death. She did just what you just did. Aww. Marie Burke. See, I don't even remember Marie. And the last one was you, the one before, Shelly. My memory is crap. But if there's something coming, it is coming. You are very welcome, Shelly. Kimmy, thanks again, Willow. Bye, everybody. Have a fabulous day. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming and joining in and watching, the ones that have stuck around and watched everybody's reads. And for supporting the channel. Willow, can you explain private reads, please? After you emailed a request, how does it work? You request an email. You request a read via email. My daughter usually will respond to that, and you are put on the wait list for private reads. When it's your turn, I do the reads in the order that they come in. So when it's your turn for the read, my daughter will send out, usually a day or so before it's time for your read, she'll send you out another email with the instructions on how to get your read and how to pay for your read. Oh, okay, Shelley. I'm kind of getting it now. It's that jogged a little memory. I do remember a read I did recently where I said that somebody wasn't going to like that this read was done. So that was yours. I'm kind of putting it together there. And the 2 wedding cakes. I forget what that was about, but I remember saying that to be careful because he wasn't going to like that you got that read done. You're very welcome, Marie. You're very, very welcome. No, what I do is exactly what you see here. When you request a read, I don't ask for anything but their name. I don't want any information. You can include in the read if you want specific questions asked. I will include those in the overall read. I will ask whoever I am reading, like say you want to read on your dad, and there's specific questions that you want your dad to answer, you can include up to 3. And I will include them and ask them at the beginning of the read. I will ask your dad for him to answer those questions that you have, if possible. I do then do the read. It's recorded. It's private. The only one that will have the link to that read is you. So then once the read is done, I send you a link to the private read, to your private read. The only one that can see the read is you and whoever you wish to share the link with. But nobody else, like everybody else that subscribes to the channel, you can ask others in chat here that have had private reads how they're done. Nobody else can see your private read but you. You have to have that link to it. I'm very scared of change, but definitely needs to happen. Oh. Okay. So let me just scroll back up a little bit here to see. I love you, Marie. Spot on about grandma. It's the German in her. And my husband is the one who always gets in my business. And I do it anyway because he'll get over it. That's it. That's it. You got to do what's best for you. Oh, that's funny. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Well, I'm glad that you love your read that you got. So anybody else have a question or anything that you want to ask before we wrap this up? Mama, no, they're a $10 super chat. I do them every Sunday starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We do chit chats about cases I've been doing and reading, and then we do the mini reads. Because a lot of people can't afford full-blown reads, so it gives them an opportunity for a $10 super chat to come in and get a mini done. Oh, there you go. Shelley just had one done. I believe I just did that a few days ago, did I not, Shelley? But she's highly recommending them. So I do understand a lot of people cannot afford the full-blown reads. So this gives them an opportunity to come in and get a mini read done and maybe get some answers to some questions that they are wondering about. Oh, okay, Mitch. I'm glad you found us too. Oh, you found me through Josh? Aw. Well, I'm glad you're here, my dear. Okay, I'm remembering little by little there, Shelley. Your mom was murdered. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember a little bit more of that now. Yeah. I won't say much about it. That's up to you. If you want to share it, I will not. That was a private read. Corey H. Willow, I have Letitia marked in my calendar as the start date tomorrow, I believe. What is happening? That has been vacated. Let me just see here. Go back into my notes. I do believe I did a community post regarding her. She was just, oh my God, you guys know my memory. I did a community post, I think, Corey. On the 23rd, I believe it was, she was just admitted for a 2-week evaluation into a psychiatric facility. So that date that she was supposed to start her trial tomorrow has been vacated. She will be back in court. Let me see. I believe it's April 14th. April 14th, she is back in court. At that time, a new trial date will be set. Because she changed her plea from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. So that's where that's standing, like more games. Oh, thank you, you guys. And like I've had a lot of people come in, even for the mini reads, and say, well, I don't get it. It's nothing that's going on right now. If it's not going on right now, it is coming shortly. For it to come out in your read, it means in the very, 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 very near future, usually within a week or two, this is going to be happening. Come back in a couple of weeks and tell me if it's still not on point. And then I usually do get them coming back going, oh, I should have listened. So sometimes you don't understand it right now. It could be something that is coming very soon, helping you prepare for it. So thank you very much for that, Spirit Moon. Yeah, okay, last week. Yeah, I knew it's starting to come back to me a bit there, Shelley. Aww. Yeah, always with her, always with her. Yeah, she changed her plea from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. And if we, this is one thing I do remember from that, is she had gone through those evaluations. Oh, I'm insane and blah, blah, blah. She came back fit to stand trial. Trial date was set. Then the defense asked the court, and this is verbatim, they said, look it, we want to send her for another evaluation, not about before the incident or during the incident, but her mental capacity after she had murdered Gannon. We just want an evaluation done on that. We're not going to use it to change a plea. It's just an evaluation we want done. It's not going to change anything. The court allowed it. And then guess what? When she came back from that evaluation, guess what? Bingo. She changed her plea from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity, which is now forcing the court to send her for another mental evaluation. Like it's just one thing after another. I don't want a lawyer. I'm going to act for myself. She gets all this paperwork and then all of a sudden, oh, I want my lawyers back. Will do for Johnny Lee. It's not happening now, but anxious to see what is to come. Yep. Pay attention over the next couple weeks. Yeah. I mean, once you you've been found competent to stand trial, and your competency was already brought into question. You didn't get one, but you got 2 competency evaluations at a state mental hospital. I think actually she was very comfortable over at the state hospital in the comfy bed with the 3 good meals a day and being able to walk around and with all the other crazies, you know. I think that she just wants to be at the hospital and not in jail. But yeah, she was already found competent, so the judge never should have allowed this one. And with the defense stating, like, The plea, she wanted to change her plea to not guilty by reason of insanity. It never should have been allowed, because before that, the judge had said, like, look at, we've already had all kinds of competency evaluations done already. And the defense came back with, well, no, it has nothing to do with before the incident and the day of the incident with Gannon. This is afterwards, and how what she did is affecting her now. Has nothing to do with her non-guilty plea or whatever. We're not going to change that. We just want to know what her mental state is right now and after the incident. And so the judge allowed it. And then when that evaluation came back, they changed their plea from not guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. Exactly what the judge said was not going to be allowed. So yeah, it's crazy. Mari says, Willow, the reading you gave for me was very powerful and pertains to a very specific situation, and I am having to come to a decision now or within weeks on what I'll do or not do about it. So the read was so targeted to the difficult subject person. Okay. Really wild. Validation for you, my dear. Validation. So, and like I said, with who was that up here? K. Mitch. For Johnny Lee. It's not happening now, but yeah, watch. You let me know in a week or two. It's something that is coming in the very near future. So please watch out for it. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for sitting through all the reads and asking your questions and contributing with what, some informations that you guys added to. I do have to go and check out a few things that were given to me here regarding the Josh thing, and checking some emails. I don't know if I'll get to the emails today, probably tomorrow morning, but I will get there. It's very draining, you guys. And that's why when I do a read, like I just did on Naomi, it's very draining. And it also drains her energy, and the spirit guides and whatnot around her drains their energy. So it's very hard to, that wasn't just the one read I did that day. I did multiple reads that day, and it drains you, really drains your energy. I do have a life outside of this, that there's certain things I need to tend to. And sometimes I just give so much here that I can't do what I'm supposed to be doing in my outside life, outside of the YouTube and the reads. I also have people that come to my home for personal reads. So, it's very draining, and it's a lot of work to run a YouTube channel. People see me put up a read and it's like, oh, it's not hard. You just read your cards and you put the cards out and you read them and you post it and that's it. Well, no, I got to do a meditation beforehand. I got to do a clearing of my cards. I have, as you can see here, I have my sage and my Palo Santo holy wood that I do clearings of my area, of myself. I have to do my protection prayers. I have to get the lives set up. I have to get the descriptions done and the thumbnails done. There is a lot of work that goes into running a YouTube channel. So, and then on top of that, to do what I do with what I do in my YouTube channel, which is doing reads, is very draining of, physically, emotionally, very draining, very draining. So I just want to try and get you guys to understand a little bit, as when can you do the update read right now? You got to let that energy rebuild, not only with myself, but with whoever I'm doing the read on. The initial read with my ancestor deck is the deck that I am the most connected to, because it is made for me by my elders, based on my ancestors. Okay. There's a lot of cards in here sometimes that don't come out, but it's all based on my ancestors. That's one of the most accurate readings that I can do. And that's why I always use my ancestor deck. Excuse me, when I do the first read on especially a missing person or a case that remains unsolved. So yeah, oh, you should see my desk here. I have a huge L-shaped desk. This part of my desk is 6.5 feet long this way. And then the L shape this way is another 5 feet. And I use every little bit of it. Believe me, I've got all kinds of crystals and stones and cards and whatnot all around me. And a lot of that is for protection too. Now it's like everywhere, and I'm running out of space. I've had to put stuff on tables behind my desk. So, but it is a lot running a YouTube channel. So a lot of people just don't understand that, especially for stuff like this, where it, you know, even once you get all that other stuff done that you need to get done, and make sure you're within the community guidelines and this and that and whatnot, it's very time consuming. And then to do reads, which is very draining of energy. Not only, like I said, not only for me, but for whoever I'm reading, I'm pulling on their energy. And like with somebody had a question in the comment section of Naomi's video. It's like, well, if she's still alive, how are you getting this information? Well, I'm getting the information if she is still alive, which I don't believe that she is by what came out, but there's a possibility. And I won't know that until I do a more in-depth read. If she is alive, then I'm getting well, I'm not getting the information. My ancestors get the information and then pass it to me to what this all means, what's in front of me. They help me and they guide me. They are tapping into her spirit guides, guardian angels, what's around protecting her. So if one, like there's a read that I did about a week or two ago when I said she's still alive, because her guardian angels and her, spirit guides told me she was still alive. Well, told my ancestors told me she's still alive. And guess what? She was found still alive. So even though the person may be still alive, I still get messages through through their spirit guides and guardian angels that's sent to my ancestors, who then give it to me. So very, very draining, especially when dealing, number one, the most draining is dealing with children. The second is murders. So there you go. Spirit moon, all kinds of things hanging from my mirror. Shelley, no rush with my stuff at all. It's been almost 26 years. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Thank you for that, Shelley. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here. For everybody that always stays to the end, thank you so much. My moderators, you guys rock. You are the best. I don't care what anybody says. I've got the best moderators right here. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and keeping things moving smoothly. And let's see what happens. I'm going to try. There's a bunch of things I got to get done today, you guys. It's been a really busy week. But I'm going to try and get to the emails if I can. I've got to do some looking into some cases here to see if there's any updates on them. One of them is with the Josh and the other was with Naomi. I want to look into that and see if there's any updates there. Oh, thank you, Shelley. And Katie, oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed your first reading. Hopefully one of many to come. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you get back to the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. I love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.